Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another stream. Jesus, that's loud in my ear. That is loud in my ear. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Long and living person actually joined. Alright, basically, today we'll be drawing a Zapdos evolution. But I'm currently setting up our reference piece. But welcome Zing, Miyuki, King, Grassheart, welcome guys. I'm glad you're doing alright guys, I'm glad you're doing alright. You see my new trailer? No, we have not seen your trailer. What is it about? 1 second, let's log this thing. That's better. It's the right size now. One evolution per stream. Possibly. It depends on how difficult these things are to draw, right? And we will be breaking them up probably, but I'm not sure yet what the exact thing is that we'll do. But at least for today, we're going to only draw Zapdos evolution. What's your name for my Legends Galar game? What's the name of the Legends Galar game? Alright, so we now have all the pieces on our canvas. So we'll now have to resize all of them. Alright, let's grab a reboot. So Z stands for Zygarde. Wait, what was the name? Legends Eternatus versus Z. Brion. Torracat. Dartrix. Frogadier. Braixen. Coiladin. An ad interrupted me. God dang it. Right, place Duan in there. Do what you want. Pick Knight onto the canvas. Reset that one. Inferno. I believe the quality of these pieces has changed because we changed them in size twice now. But it doesn't really matter that much because the quality is still decent enough. Gabriel, welcome to the stream, my man. How are you doing? It's only Kanto, because we will be making all the starters. So we will eventually need the other ones as well. And it's also good to look at other starters for reference too. Can never hurt to have enough reference. I'm doing well, let's go. Same. I feel like I've made the fire types a lot smaller, and I don't really know why that happened. Alright, let's grab Charmeleon. Let's grab all of these suckers. Let's remove the background, export it into its additional starters, save image, new canvas. Let's grab the first stages. Let's grab the second stages as well. Let's grab Ivysaur, Moonshadow Elf. Yeah, that's Sam, my man. Baby aliens, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We need to grab Zapdore's design as well. And I also, since we're grabbing reference anyways, I also want to grab the first stages. Have you seen the strawberry chocolate trend? Not really. And insert Bulbasaur. And insert Squirtle. Not what I meant to do. I meant to grab Squirtle. And the reason that we add these onto our canvas as well is to see how they gradually evolve and what we have to take into consideration for our piece. Oh, this song annoys me right now. Bye bye. different music real quick. Let's go. We're going with our beautiful. We have a live streaming playlist, I guess. Aurelius, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Alright, so let's get started. So they get bigger, more angry, and the colors get darker. More features when they evolve for the most part. Yeah, so let's quickly take note of what they change. Bulbasaur, literally, his teeth get a bit bigger. He does indeed get a bit more feisty, a bit more angry, and the bulb on his back evolves as well. Slightly bigger nails. Charmeleon slightly gets bigger, like the proportions get bigger, as in like the head gets a little bit smaller, the longer body, bigger arms and legs, bigger nails, and his tail just gets gradually bigger as well. Squirtle and Wartortle actually seem to not change that much, just get more teeth, a bit more feisty as well. So they do seem to be a bit more feisty. Their tail evolves slightly, and their head changes a little bit as well. So that is all we have to take care of. Lulu1234, welcome to the stream. And do they change sides? These don't. These do. So we might want to change the direction of the face or head. I don't know. We see both of the eyes of Bulbasaur and slightly see the other ones a little bit less. Same thing for these. So they do seem to change up the facial area, which means we might have to do a frontal view. And for them, they get a bit sunburned. True. They feel it just gets a bit darker to show that they are getting a bit more experienced. So we could be having like a facial area where you would have like one eye like that and the other eye like somewhere over here. But this would show his face to be pointed downwards, which I do not necessarily want. I just don't know how to make a reptilian, a raptor kind of build from this side of the face. But let's experiment, I guess. Something on their head. Yeah, their head changes a little bit as well. Well, this certainly doesn't look the way I want it to. And I know one of those reasons is because right now that looks so dumb. The face, the eyes need to be on the side of the head. I actually want some music with Focal Pop Essentials. That's better. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I hope you do too. Maybe we should just draw in the simple shapes first. Let's try to do that, because that worked really well for Amphibian as well. Like, this design just wasn't coming together, and then we just tried to draw in the simple body first, and that just gave us some direction to go to. So I think I want to do something similar for this one too. So basically his head to body ratio is going to shrink a little bit. So we'll have like a longer neck. That's not big enough. Mail, welcome to the stream. All right. Barely hear me? Is the music too loud? Possibly, or my mic isn't, my mic's picking enough. Dropping down the music a little bit. Strong legs. Everything sounds good to me. Oh. Trying to draw Cresselia, and I hope I'm doing well. Oh, you probably are. His neck is way too thick in this matter. Am I writing even? I'm not sure. Let's grab this thing, size it down a little. Right, so let's for now keep the head shape on a separate layer so we can change it in any way we want. I think we're trying to overcomplicate it a little bit too much. But opinion on Pokemon Legends, I haven't seen anything like gameplay wise, so there isn't much to talk about right now. At least that's what I think. But I guess it will be a cool game, right? let's grab this area. Alright, nice. Slowly getting a body that will resemble the same creature at least. Will take place in past, but I think from what we've seen it might actually be futuristic as well, but I don't really know. I don't really know, to be honest. Like, we have yet to see too much information about it, so I think we would just have to wait. We will just have to wait and see. He might be looking a little bit too fat in this way, so I don't want him to look fat. So let's see if we can change that a little bit. Alright, beautiful. Urban redevelopment plan, Lumious. Good morning for me, good afternoon. Hey Jackson, welcome to the stream, my dude. How are you doing today? Flip horizontally. Like, the tail definitely needs some work, but we're only worried about the actual simple shapes for now. Yuri, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Squirrel according to a screenshot. Interesting. Just on a separate layer. Yes, so let's do that on with a different color, so we can actually see the difference between these guys. Got your stream, I always missed them. Don't worry, Gooby Guy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Alright, duplicate this thing. Alright, now change that. Claws. True. Claws are quite difficult to draw though, as always. Let's make this one slightly less buffed. Underrated Bones, welcome to the stream. Motivation draw, let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the tail definitely needs to be changed. And we need to bring in the face as well. The reason why I am going into like a different direction pose is because I think this looks super cute, and the final evolution will probably fit well into that. So far so good. Let's actually see if we can make that the tail look a bit more interesting, or at least more fitting. All right. That is okay for now.
She knows that she drives him crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes him want it so bad. Gets the attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles just to make her react.
All right. Alright, flip him back. That actually so far looks decently like part of the same evolution group, but it might need to have a slightly bigger head, because it feels a bit unbalanced now. Alright, that looks okay. Flip him back. Alright, so we have at least figured out the way to actually build new Pokemon is by building simple shapes, going for a body before going into the detail. Because the detail is the part we usually get stuck on, which just sucks. Noah, welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my man? Let's see what happens if we also bring in like the little eyebrow ridge. I think that should make it feel more interesting. I'm glad you're doing alright, man. I'm glad you're doing alright. So we also want to have a look at their eyes. I think we want to go into the same type of eye Ivysaur seems to have. Oh, which means we are going to have such sort of eye shape. Oh, but I don't think it should be that big. Oh, that's way too big. Let's run it back real quick. His eye needs to be placed right here, I believe. as always, the eyes need to be perfect before we can continue, because eyes are literally the most important part of these drawings, because the eyes really bring the piece together. And if they look off, the rest will do too. Alright. God boyfriend, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? They seem to have smaller eyes as well, smaller pupil stuff. Before we continue with this eye anyways, let's see if it needs some slight adjustments. That seems to do alright. Look at their eyes.
Always takes too long, yeah, too long. I ain't got all weekend. We had a good run, yeah, good run, but the clock is ticking. I gotta move on, yeah, move on. I got things to do.
Make it bigger.
Without you, tell me how I can make this easier. Yeah, guide me. I don't want you to get too hurt. There's no need for screams or shouts or ugly words. No, I'm done with getting hate from love.
And then
Baby, can we kill these butterflies? They live and then they die, and that's the way I like it. I just wanna move on with my life.
flip horizontally. Doing so cool and good and goth.
All these butterflies gotta go. I just gotta be on my own. I've been loving you for too long. All these butterflies gotta go. I just gotta be on my own. I've been loving you for too long. Too long.
So it will have like these. Place it under there. That eye over there. I think that should be decent. Slight adjustment there. Beautiful. Kind of Pokemon I should draw. Or whichever one you feel like, my man. I don't know. His head seems to be a little small still for the body size. So let's see what happens if we make another slight adjustment to make it slightly bigger. Alright, that definitely seems to match the body a bit more. And I also want to add in an... Was annoyed by Pokemon. Let's go. Like a bigger tooth. Although I like the look of the inverted tooth. Like add a second tooth. so I need ideas. Well, I recommend just coming up with a fun challenge. Make it an easy challenge. Grab like a Pokemon that doesn't evolve. Make an evolution. Grab a Pokemon who does evolve but doesn't have like a pre-evolution stage. Draw that. Make it simple for yourself. Don't try to come up with new ideas. Just build up the ideas that are already there, and it will make you at least draw and get out of your art block. Because the thing that what is art block is you thinking that no matter what you try, no matter what you do, it's just probably not going to be good enough. So the reason you have that is because we are critical as artists on ourselves. And the only way to get out of it is by gaining more confidence in your abilities, which makes it more enjoyable to work on pieces as well, right? Because you feel like, oh my god, that last piece was so freaking amazing. I genuinely think the next one will be just as good. And whenever your next piece isn't just as good, that might be the point where you say like, oh my god, I don't know what to do anymore. Thank you, Aurelius. I think it is starting to shape up quite nicely too. The tail needs a lot of work. The legs still do, but I think we are getting somewhere at least. This claw might be a little bit too big. I am extremely hungry, so for a second, let me just grab myself some food and I'll be right back, my guys. Be right back. Okay, let's go. We are back, baby. It's all good when life gives you show come out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Da 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 da. Alright, so let's have a look if we can fix these feet. And let's draw them with a purple color. Because last time we drew these things, we were actually struggling quite profoundly. But this time we do actually have reference of our own piece. Let's go, I'm not dead. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're not dead. Alright, so these nails will probably not look the way I want them to, as always. But it is what it is. Alright, so let's have a look what happens if we turn off this layer. I mean, it doesn't look necessarily too bad, but this nail definitely doesn't seem to do the part. Let's see what happens if we decide to not tilt that nail as much as just like the other ones we have drawn. It's in completely different order. Wait, what is? Alright, let's flip the canvas real quick. See what we are dealing with. Okay. The only thing that I don't necessarily like about it is that they are a bit too bulky. Alright, that looks okay. I made a warfare evil. Any names? I can't really come up with a name without seeing the design, right? Let's eat banana. It's banana time. Well, buffering. Oh, it's horns. Interesting. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Alright. Alright, so once again it looks decent, but it definitely seems to be lacking some anatomy here and there. Flip horizontally. It currently doesn't look like it stands on the same height. Or the same plane in general.
One step forward and another back. I would never try to fool ya. I'm one heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you're looking like that. Closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll make it
Right, so let's attempt these nails once again. And let's do the... let's actually trace our own artwork.
a chance. Loving you is all I wanted. I'm wide open for a love affair. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Damn, girl, I need you.
Let's put all of this into a group so we can actually change the size and where it stands on my canvas. All right. Alright, drop the opacity. Block café.
But every part of my body is telling me to run away from you. Come a little bit closer. Yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer. Yeah. You're a little bit crazy. It's been days, but you never change. What's love got to do with it? He comes around, better knock that stuff down. Come a little bit closer. Yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer. Yeah. To all my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly. I'm too fly. Bye-bye. 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 You're a little bit selfish. You get mad every time you lose. You can't take me with you. I'm scared you're gonna blow your fuse. Come a little bit closer. Yeah, I can really start over. Yeah, in the back of my mind, there's someone waiting on me. You're just wasting my time.
Alright, now let's do the same thing for the other feet. Regional honage based on lightsabers. Interesting. Cut and paste these two. Alright. Remove that for now. Ladies, pa-pa-la-da, pa-da-pa-da-pa-da-da. I think this nail should be just as big as the other ones are. For this position to work. These need to touch, but they don't need to ruin.
Reel me in to get it going, open me up. Sweet talking like you mean it, but you're making it so complicated.
That's better.
Fucking hate it. Every time I get too close, you push me away.
Other
Don't wanna stay,
side as well now.
don't want any obligations. And how you hate them. Don't call me just 'cause you're lonely. You know
Make these a little bit bigger too, and I wanna
maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm
make these less
way too much and
pointy
just making me.
over there. Makes them look better too.
Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart.
All security is telling me apart.
Making me sleepless.
Sleepless.
I keep losing in this game. I don't wanna be a foreigner. I'm suffocating just by waiting on you. So don't call me just 'cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly. Nah, maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless.
Remove that.
Don't call me just 'cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly. Nah, maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. You're making me sleepless. Maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me.
All right.
You walked in and I thought, here we go. One look and I am all but sober. I forget that I've been here before. And suddenly you're all I see. The situation, it gets me frustrated. It's all in my head. I fall in love way too easily. I always need to remind myself. Nothing of what I feel is real. But fuck, I'm such a drama queen. I know it's just a crush, crush, crush. I know it's just a crush, crush, crush.
Change the
You said hi and I thought, here we
direction of the head a little bit.
can you tell that I am all but sober? Never realized my friends went home. Suddenly you're all I need. The situation, it gets me frustrated. It's all in my head. I fall in love way too easily. I always need to remind myself. Nothing of what I feel is real. But fuck, I'm such a drama queen. I know it's just a crush, crush, crush.
Alright, that looks okay. Now for the body markings. Ivysaur seems to not really have much more, but it seems to have the ones that were there already seem to have stayed and broken up into another piece.
She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you
Okay.
can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. I see your stories and I can't believe all the people you meet. Think you belong with everybody else, but you belong with me. And there's nothing I can do, 'cause you don't see straight, see straight.
Ba-da-da-da, see straight.
She's gonna eat you up whole, spit you out, and then you'll be free. Every piece. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. Don't I make you feel something? Or maybe you can't feel anything. She's not gonna give you everything.
Right, so the biggest thing we need to change are definitely his arms. 'Cause currently the arms just don't work yet, or not properly.
You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. 'Cause baby, I got you, 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 you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live 'cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. 'Cause baby, I got you, 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 you. Here's to new beginnings and a better life. Here's to dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try, but they can never take me down. Ooh. 'Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always pray all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings that
Place this one up slightly more
love is pure, no matter who it's for.
and make it slightly bigger.
dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try, but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always prey on the lonely, but with you here nothing.
You want to add something to the head? Seems like a fair assessment. I could possibly change his roundness into a more
I'm gonna go where my heart is. From now on, I'm being honest. I'm gonna show that I got this love, 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 love. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring
This is literally the art like Charmeleon though, so that is what we are trying to avoid. We need to avoid it looking too much like Charmeleon, of course.
love's for beginners. Ain't no winners, it slips through your fingers. I ain't telling no lies, so F all the drama, F the karma, just do what you wanna. Promise you got time.
God dang it, it's on the same layer.
Forward, don't you look backwards and you'll be fine. Come through and say what you need to. Don't let them put you down. Baby, let me tell you what it feels like. Being independent, no trouble inside. It's like magic, living like a bad bitch. Cause baby, you deserve the best in life. Let me tell you what it feels like. Being who's mama, yeah, treat yourself right. It's like magic, living like a bad bitch. Cause baby, you deserve the best in life. Come get your future. Know you want
Alright, that makes him look a lot fiercer as well. I like it.
find your meaning, make truth out of dreaming. Baby, let me tell you what it feels like. Being independent, no trouble inside. It's like magic, living like a bad bitch. Cause baby, you deserve the best in life. Let me tell you what it
Alright, beautiful. It is slowly turning out to be quite a fun design, and I can say that, but I'm not sure if I'm completely confident about it. It feels like a more of a Charmeleon kind of design, which I don't mind at all, because it is supposed to feel a bit close to Charmeleon, like the Charmeleon line, because the first stage also looked quite similar to that one. And the only thing that we need to do is fix this arm. And the way we can do that is by changing this claw to be the bigger one, and this one being the smaller one. should have done that on a separate layer, but we haven't. So we'll have to deal with this, I guess. Cut and paste.
Told everyone my secrets, though I beg for you to keep it to yourself. Thought that you could buy my love, but I don't want that at all. You know I don't care about that. It was so exhausting, so I lasted, had to make it stop. Didn't really feel like giving you the chance to make it up. You asked me what's the problem, to be honest, it was you. Why is that true? It really was such a bad plan, 'cause I really think you wanted me to stay.
Alright. Flip horizontally. And let's see what happens whenever we put in like a pattern.
Looking back, what a messed up time it was. Figured out how to live, and I'm glad because now I know.
To make you follow
It really was such a bad plan.
the direction we want you to follow. Super smart move.
It's been raining for days now, been running like a child.
So we might want to run back some of these elements, because otherwise the design might get flushed a bit too much with all the new elements that we have added. Alright, looks nice. Alright, let's grab this and that. You know, I think we're just going to go with this design. And the reason for that is that I know it has flaws. And probably quite many of them. But I just don't really know what to do with it otherwise. So eventually you will just have to say like, okay, that's going to be it. Alright, beautiful. Right, I'm happy with this design. Beautiful. Now we need to quickly have a look whenever we let's do this one. Lego 26. Game Art Studio, welcome to the stream. And let's have a look how thick our line brush needs to be. It has the right thickness, so that's great. Exactly. The evolution of Zaptor. Nick. Nice. Yes, Quark is once again in the house, baby. Possible name, Elector. Zaptor evolving into Elector. Track. Quark sweet or just like milk? It's not, it doesn't really have much taste, to be honest. Like, it gets nice by the things you add to the quark, but on its own it doesn't really have much flavor. New treasure, even though there's basically cool. Can I eat it? Yes, you can. I'll try it someday. Well, it's very healthy, as long as you're not lactose intolerant, I guess. Which I'm glad I'm not. Same thing for like having a nut allergy. Like having a nut allergy is probably one of the worst things. that's not true, but it is one of the most annoying things to have, I guess. Like, in hard disabilities excluded, of course. And I know it's not a competition, but like in almost everything are remains of nuts. Like almost in everything we eat has remains of nuts, which is nuts. Kiloraptor, Kilowaptor, Wesp. Well, finally we don't really have to think as much anymore, and we can just talk a bit more too. Like literally every single time we stop, we finish a design, we can instantly just start talking a lot more. Which kind of sucks, right? But it's quite understandable because your brain just can't handle thinking as much and at the same time talking too. Dun, 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 dun. Elector. Wings of Fire, welcome to the stream. This is actually the first evolution I have ever made to a Fakemon. Like, Zaptor will be the first evolution line we have ever made. Complete Fakemon evolution line. And a Petaraptor. Go for it. I can't guarantee you that you will get away with it with all of your limbs though. But if you feel like doing so, go ahead. We don't talk about nothing no more. If I bite that, will it zap me? I think it won't only zap you if you bite the Pokemon. It will be fingers off if you pet it, won't it? I won't deny and I won't do either of that. July, welcome to the stream. Julie Spielt, welcome to the stream. Is the evolution for our Fakemon. For our Fakemon Zaptor, which is a starter Pokemon, part of the Kanto starters. For our what if Pokemon had 4 starter series? Zaptor the Zapping Raptor. I don't remember what we named it for that. Zaptor was our first stage. Currently, this is the second stage. So cute though, let's go. Alright, remove that and draw it again. How to make him stop? Kindly ask him to stop. A Roku TV, so you're on TV, let's go. Guys, if it's not ice cream, it's quark. Okay, guys, what if you could design your own Pokemon? What kind of Pokemon would it be, and which typing? And what I mean with what kind of Pokemon? Like, would you make like a cute one like Minun and Plazo? Or would you like make like a Garchomp Pokemon? Like a cool and strong one? Like what kind of Pokemon would you make? Yes, Quark. I don't know what to type. Well, type whatever you feel like typing, my man. I'm curious to know what type of Pokemon you would want to see in the games. For inspiration for my Fakemon. Nice. Like, I would probably want to get like, if I were to design my own Pokemon, or like be able to design my own Pokemon, I think I would make like a small companion Pokemon like Minun and Plusle, and then make him an artist. So make him a mix between Minun and Plusle, and make him paint with fruits. So bring in Tropius elements too. So my favorite Pokemon ever would be like a companion artist Pokemon that would be cute. This has to be in the game. Let's go, Wings of Fire. Appreciate it. Or I make Sea Bunny Pokemon and Pond Snake. Interesting. So you are an artist as well, my man. And Megas are back. Yes, I've seen it. Like, Megas were some amazing designs, but I never really fallen in love with the gimmick because I never really played it that much. To me, Mega Evolution would have been so much cooler if it would have been not temporarily, but like indefinite. Like, if all of a sudden Pokemon that would not have an evolution yet would be able to evolve through Mega Evolution, but only like once every game, so you can only evolve one of them. Like, it's super rare. Like, you need to work extremely hard in order to get it, right? Like, that would be freaking awesome. Like, become the best friend with that Pokemon, defeat 200 people, like, make it something that's difficult or like takes skill to achieve, and then bam, you will be rewarded with like a cool new evolution for your Pokemon. Like, that would be super cool in my opinion. Like, you could even like give one of those evolution stones at the end of like a battle tower. Like, for example, like make you need to achieve greatness before you can get that Pokemon. Like, that would be so sick. Gigantamax. Let's go, Wings of Fire. Thank you for the like, my man. See you later, baby aliens. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Welcome, Purple Phantom. Sorry, I was eating. I'm a girl. Oh, that's probably because I said my man's. I don't say that as in gender wise. I just say it as bro, I guess. My woman's. That just sounds weird. Energy. Mm, mm, mm.
Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number.
Did you add a secondary typing or is it still just electric typing? I think we're gonna go with pure electric typing for this line. And the reason for that is because I don't know, I don't feel like a different typing so far. And if we do add a secondary typing, we're only adding that to the final evolution. Like we might get some inspiration for the final evolution for this beast. But for now, like I didn't think of any extra typing I wanted to give this one, because the second stages appear to not really change as drastically for these guys, so it would be weird if it suddenly got a different typing, right? Like Blastoise is pure water. True. Welcome back, Kay. Alright, beautiful. So now we're going to, I believe, connect all of these because they are done. Seems legit. It's not like there is a feral type. The clothes will be fighting. Doesn't look like a fighting type. True. And like, I have no clue what to do for the final evolution, right? Which probably will take us a lot more effort to make, purely because of the fact that the final evolutions for these guys did appear to at least change quite drastically. Except for Venusaur, which is just a bigger version of like the Ivysaur with a big plant on his back. But the other ones definitely seem to have changed quite a bit. Which means we will have to do the same thing for the final evolution. And I have zero idea for that yet. Same thing for this piece. I was actually quite scared to get back onto these drawings because, I don't know, I never really made a second stage, right? So it felt, I was a bit scared to get back onto it because I felt like maybe I can't make something that looks cool. But it's one of those things that you just have to do, right? You just have to do it and you will notice that you can just, most of the time you can just pull it off. Right. Give non-flying feathers for final because dinosaurs, possibly. A lot of Pokemon start from middle evolution, where the middle doesn't look, it fights or it's ugly. Chespin. Exavada, welcome. True, true, true. Like what I tried to do for this design was, yes, I wanted it to look similar to the one, because if you look at these, they don't drastically change anything too hard. So I wanted to make it seem, change the proportions slightly to give him like less big head, to make him seem more like a teenager, but at the same time stay close to the design as well, but just add on to it. I didn't want to go for any drastic change, because that is not what they did for the original Pokemon either. Fight fits. I see. I'm subscribed, by the way. Wings of Fire, thank you so much, man. I'm glad to have you in the community. Really, I really am. Oh my god, the lyrics of this song, man. I hope he breaks her heart so I can pick up the pieces and fix them. Basically saying break up so I can go with her. Over designed, but it's really cool, so I don't care. I don't think it's that over designed. If we take a look at Ivysaur, that it's the same thing. The only thing that might make him look over designed is the scaly elements, but if we look at Ivysaur, he has the exact same things. Compared to Charmeleon, yes. Compared to Ivysaur, no. And we are mixing them in between all of them. Can't remember. Alright, now let's slightly blend in these areas, and I know they don't really do that in the original ones, but I don't care. I do want to do it for mine. And like again, a subscriber should like it. Nice suit. Alright. Alright, so it's time to do the colors. Reference. This was the original color, and it appears that they are going for like a slightly darker and a slightly different hue. Before we actually fill it up, let's draw in the colors of the other ones to see. So it appears that it's a lot less saturated. Maybe even slightly darker. No, I actually want it to be slightly lighter. Okay, yes, that does work. This fits in really well with the others. Let's go. Exactly what we are going for. And then let's just use this color for its belly. And the usual nails. Fill that up. Fill that up. Go into line art. Oh, wrong brush. And fill that area up real quick. Mustard looking yellow, yeah. True. Now for this color, we also want to go slightly more into that direction as well. And it seems to go a lot darker. Oh. There we go. Keep up with good work. Thank you. Nick has a lot of practice. Trying to rap. First one has paid off. Thank you. But we still have a long way to go to make my pieces look official. But I'm happy with our progress so far. The eyes seem to remain the same, or at least be a little bit less bright. So first up, I wanna draw in the pupil. There we go. Another layer. Beautiful. Separate layer, because that makes it easier to do the trick later on. Alright, and it's on to the shading. Come from the rendering, trying to get that watercolor look true. It really does. Alright, so we are going to grab this color and slightly darken it. Stop referencing. Oh, I do actually want to have it slightly brighter. Electric Charmeleon. Alright. Alright, fill in these teeth because we didn't do that prior to this. Alright, so we definitely need to use a lot of shadows. See you later, Wings of Fire. Made a Fakemon is based on Antarctica. Cool. But you're good. Alright, so now I want a clipping mask. Once again, grab this color. Really think adding electrical effects on the tail will look good. Now it's a middle. I don't think we need to for now. I think we can leave that for the final stage. I don't think we need to do that for this one yet. I think that works for final. Yes, I did Typhoon. I did. Where's Yuri? Alright, clipping mask. Now grab a blue color. And we're just going to start shading. On reference, no, on reference please. Wings of Fire is a book series, it's on my YouTube. Nice. I hope it's a good book series then. Never heard of it, to be honest. I stopped referencing it, stupid monkey. Alright, let's go. Lock in the color just to be sure. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. Hee hee woof. Hee hee woof woof woof. Sounds like a dog. What the dog doing? Alright, fill that up beautifully. I will show you why. Da, 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 da. Oh, Harper is going to be naming these Elector, Zaptor into Elector. Felicifold. I think that's the name doesn't really fit the first generation. I think Elector fits this line pretty well. It's hard to name Fakemon. It depends. It really does depend on a few things.
So you need a little break, huh? Say you need a little space, yeah. Is it 'cause you can't be faithful? Oh she's cool, unlike you. You ain't ready for a girlfriend, no. 'Cause you think I'll steal your weekends, no. So you make up shitty reasons for want it out. See, I'm not even mad, boy, but I'm confused. Shouldn't you be keeping me at 10 when you're 2? I can't help but feel sympathetic, I do. You think you're bad, boy, but I feel bad for you. Think you're bad, boy, think you're bad, boy, think you're bad, but I feel bad for you. I'm not even mad, I'm not even mad, I'm not mad, I just feel bad for you. I was pretty when I met ya, now I'm prettier than ever, took a second to forget you, only one.
Shading is going pretty decent so far. I'm not even mad, boy, but I'm confused. I'm not even mad, boy, but I wanted you.
You think you're bad, boy, but I feel bad for you. Think you're bad, boy, think you're bad, boy, think you're bad, but I feel bad for you. I'm not even mad, I'm not even mad, I'm not mad, I just feel bad for you. If you wanted to hurt me, well, you failed big time, 'cause I knew you would panic and run. I won't chase you, baby, I'm too good without. If you think that I'm crying, you're wrong. Think you're bad, boy, think you're bad, boy, think
Pretty good names in the stream. Sometimes names just fit, but it's not easy. True. Honorable comments live will be in the video forever. Not that I'm not okay with that, I'm just saying. Yep, you will be. You will be placed in the Hall of Fame. I'm not even mad, I'm not even mad.
keep your number on my phone? Should I keep it or let go? Keep your number on my phone.
Bo-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Should I keep it or let go? Keep your number on my phone. Through the day, keep it safe. Faster than a puppy loose. Got no time for
How am I so good at drawing? Well, I wouldn't say I'm that good at drawing, but basically it comes down to practicing. If you want to become good at art, you just need to practice a heck of a lot. And if you want to become good at a certain thing, try to practice that certain thing over and over and over again. Because that is exactly what I always do with these things. I want to become good at drawing Fakemon, so I'm not trying to draw landscapes a lot. I'm trying to draw Pokemon whenever I'm drawing. Alright, that might be it for all the shadows we need to bring into its design. All the fonts are getting left out for the editors, so it can focus on the art and the community. Yes. commentary. Yes, sir. Alright, finish that. Beautiful. Your art. Next discourse has a dedicated art section. Yes, sir. I bought pens and paint and pencils were the only. I thought. Yeah, digital drawing is amazing. I bet you taste like chocolate. This is quite a weird song, to be honest, but we're just going to deal with it, I guess. Da 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 dun dun. Chocolate, exactly. Bet you taste like chocolate. Okay. I don't like chocolate, however. Haha, get pranked. What is your favorite type of chocolate, guys? Mine is for sure white chocolate. Dark chocolate because it tastes rich. Okay, that's an interesting take. White chocolate is a W2. Dark because the bitter aftertaste stops me from eating alone. That's embattling. Am I right? True. Like, what is your favorite brand of chocolate? Do you even have any? To be honest, although it isn't white chocolate, I don't know if you ever tasted it, but like Kinder chocolate bars, those are fire. Chocolate bars. Like these. Oh no, don't want to shop, get out of here, man. Like these are absolute fire. I love coconut with the mounts. Chocolate these nuts. I like dirty chocolate because that dirty and are nice. These are absolute bangers, and actually this kid, I've seen this kid way too many times because man has bought this package way too many times. Mounts, I don't really know what that is though. Chocolates. That seems very freaking gross. And that's purely because I don't like coconut. This seems like a worse version of Bounties. There's a cool bar called Milka. They have mixed bar of milk white. Looks like a cow pattern. Milka bars. Those are very iconic. Has the kid been found yet? I don't think so. He's stuck in the back rooms. Milka bars. Milka cow bar. This one. Milka is like one of the bigger chocolate brands in our country, to be honest. Milky Ways, yes, Milky Ways are fire. Like, Milka is one of the bigger brands in our country. This one seems, I don't know, it seems weird, but it seems like a combination that could work. It does seem like it would taste really great, to be honest. Like the Mega Oreo, yes, Oreo chocolate bar. That one is fire. Not necessarily the Mega, the smaller one is better, to be honest. So, guys, sweets over crisps, as in chips, crisp or chips, like for the Britain people, crisps. For the American people, chips. Which are like, what do you prefer, sweets or like chips, crisps? I have friends in the Netherlands, so I get some products from. I do love salty licorice. Salt licorice. I don't know what that is. Salt licorice. Liquor. Oh, drop. Is that called salty licorice? That's crazy. Like we just spell it like this, right? This is how you spell it in Dutch. Salty licorice. That's crazy. Crisps, I think, definitely. For me, crisps are like goated way above sweets could ever be, to be honest. But I gotta admit, salt with dark chocolate is fire. Salt, get it here. It's all soft and sweet. It's nasty. Yeah, to me, salted licorice isn't like the best. It's one of those things you only eat whenever you're you really want to have some candy and there's nothing else. But that's to me. I know a lot of people do actually really like it. Alright, so I do want to add some of these like these roughed up elements in the shading as well, just like we did last time at his facial area, because that really made it look a lot closer to the other Pokemon. We're using the wrong brush for that. Make me have ultimate girl power. True. I guess I enjoy it because we cannot buy it here. Yeah, I think that is definitely one of the reasons for that. And like it's all taste, right? I do definitely think a lot of Dutchies do also really like salted licorice, but I guess it's just not really for me. Adding some there's some open spots in the shadows. Dun, 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 dun. Lololo, nice. I prefer salt, sour, savory flavors over sweet, and I can't stand bitter. Didn't you just say you liked, what's it called? Dark chocolate more? Exposed right there. Alright, so let's clipping mask. Let's put it on add mode, I guess. Wait, we actually need to draw in the highlights and stuff. Fill that up. Fill that up too. There we go as well. Alright. But don't go above 70%, so it's very rich in chocolate. It only has a bitter aftertaste. Uh-huh. Well, when you go up that high, it actually is, I believe, like above 80% dark chocolate is like good for you. Alright, now drop the opacity a bit more. another layer. Smaller brush size. Alright. Now drop the opacity of this layer a bit. Cacao is good for you. It only things to add to chocolate. True. Alright, let's drop the opacity of the shadows. This actually looks quite cool as well, I'm not gonna lie. Like the darkened shadow, like it really adds, it really feels like it's super bright. I kind of like this look as well, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe the shadows need to be slightly darker or something. This is 20%. This is 14. Let's go to 17 then. Alright. I think that is going to be it, guys. That's my subscriber count.
Coffee cups and cigarettes laying around the room. I don't mind a little mess, just wanna stay with you, and we'll do anything that we want today. Won't be scared of falling down no more. So take me away to some other place. Don't wanna wait. Oh, my Indian summer, take me away. I ain't afraid, calling your name. Oh, my Indian summer.
Love the music, let's go. Lineup is shiny time, yes.
Oh, my Indian summer.
Wait, this doesn't belong in there. Let's actually remove it from the group
We are
as
green
well.
under the sun. We do our best to hide. Innocence fading away.
PNG,
As we learn the truth, and we'll be
Moon Shadow Hell,
that we
the man himself.
gonna get what's coming anyway.
Lineup, it feels like we're going to, as if we are lining up criminals. For now I want to grab the background color because I just like it. I just like to have that on my canvas. Just backgrounds are, that is good juice, it's not overpowering, exactly. Alright, so let's size them up like that. Let's place him over there. Resize this due to the same height as that mother trucker. Well, I mean, it definitely looks good. It definitely does look good. Shadows are a tiny bit too dark, I think. Although I really like the shadows, let's drop it to 16. But I think that looks good. I'm happy with that. Same. It actually looks really good. Now, what I want to do as well, just to get a look of what the line might turn into. Let's insert. Hey Matthew, welcome to the stream, my man. Insert this little man. And let's insert his little brother too. Look at that. I love this so much. It really looks like it's evolution. And it really looks like the Gen 1 evolution as well, right? And the reason that it looks like the Gen 1 evolution is that it just remains extremely close to the first stage. But it is actually that much different. It is actually that much different. This nil though, that looks horrible. I think we should fix that. Very simple, like Gen 1. Gen 1 is true. Let's fix this nil because I definitely didn't nail this part. Wrong brush. Yeah, that looks better already. Okay, so now let's quickly, before I forget for the video, save it once more. Insert another photo. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Slight toe adjustment. Alright, it's time for the shiny now. So I believe we gave him a purple shiny. We did. Lock in that color and lock in that color and lock in that color. Reference. Let's begin with its body color, which is going to be slight different version. There we go. Wait, did we change the eye color? Yes, we did. which was a good idea, not gonna lie. Needs to be slightly darker though.
I've been patient with your love. Sometimes you don't show it enough. And I wish you could open up and take my worry in and make it stop.
May actually be a slight bit. I think that's a good hue. Beautiful. I am a good color, yes. So we did it, guys. That is going to be the stream for today. Tomorrow we will be back and we will stream a bit earlier, I think. And we're going to do 2 drawings tomorrow. First, middle, down, exactly. So we will have to draw the evolution for Minaterium and for Psyape. Psyape? I think it was Psyape. So those will be super interesting to do as well. But I think we made the first design of this challenge is all really freaking good. Let's quickly check out the Discord. Okay. Resize it to proportion to the right size. All right, let's get it. Exclamation mark Discord if you haven't joined the Discord already. And let's check out some art if we even have some. Always the cool battle scenes from, I do not know how to pronounce that name, but that looks sick. Prompt discussion, you can join the prompt yourself as well. Portion and position wise. Well, that looks sick. And that is going to be it for today. Wait, Facecam, thank you. Finally worked. Wow, everyone. Thank you for watching the stream. I want to see you tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow for another Fakemon design. For 2 actually. So thank you for watching. Say goodbye so I can say goodbye to you. Wings of Fire, thank you. Purple Phantom, as always, thank you as well. See you later, guys. See you later. Man is getting more muscular as well. Beast. See you later, guys. Goodbye.